My world.
Hey, what's up guys? Lago here. Today we're going to be looking at the Yolopark AMK series, Transformers The Last Knight, Optimus Prime. What a name. Here we have the box. It's a slipcover and we can slide it right off, just like all other Yolopark model kits here. And you're going to be getting this really beautiful holographic type of imagery going on in the inside of the box. And this one, I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing it's because of the details with this sculpt. It just looks fantastic. This looks like a piece you could just cut it out and put it up on the wall. Really nice job by Yolopark with this box, just like all their other boxes, but something about this one. Inside you have all of the pieces, and there are a heck of a lot of them. This is very different compared to the other Yolopark Generation 1 Transformers, because you have a lot of pieces. There's like an inner skeleton and then you clip things on top. It's not hard, so don't worry about that. It's actually pretty fun, but it isn't as simple as the other ones. I also got a nice enamel pin, so thanks to Yolopark for sending this out. And here we have Optimus from The Last Knight, all built. And as you can see, light hits it and reflects off it really well. It is a beautiful piece, highly detailed, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like close up, because it's one of those things that you really need to look at it really close to see all its glory. The build isn't that hard, so don't worry. There's a lot of pieces, but it's not that difficult, and it's actually, like I said, it's fun. It's a fun little build. It's something different, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the movie, to be honest. But it is cool. It's cool design. I really love the design on The Last Knight. Optimus has a little bit of, like, I guess, medieval pieces to it in certain areas. But here we have a close-up, and the paint quality on this piece is really well done. A little bit of battle damage here and there, scuffs, but you have that nice vibrant blue, that gray gunmetal, a little bit of a black wash every now and then. You have the little scriptures on the swords and the hieroglyphics, and they went all out with this. I really think Yolopark is doing a great job with their figures. Each one that I get, I'm always surprised at how great it is. And this one, it being Optimus from a movie, I wasn't sure if I would like it that much, but it's probably one of my favorite ones. And when you see it next to the Generation 1, you're going to see that it's completely different, but it's still super awesome. Again, you can see all the little gadgets and gears, and it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Little golds here and there. Just little small details, and you could just look at this for a while and find small pieces. And them adding like an inner skeleton part where you put the armor on top makes it even more fun. Like, you could take out all this blue stuff and then you could have all the gray gunmetal on the inside, which is really cool. And here we have some of the accessories, including the sword, which is really well done. Super awesome paint apps, just like everything on this model kit slash figure. We have the shield as well. Again, I don't know what it is about this paint, but this paint really shines and really catches light. We also have other pieces that you can add, like this dagger that you can add, and we have a switch out part for the the forearm area where you can put that dagger in there. This is for the top part of the head, because you can switch it out, because in the movie Optimus becomes Nemesis Prime and it's not much of a difference. It just has kind of some red marks on him, so you can switch him up and add the pieces for the red marks. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. Here's another piece for the eyes. leave this the eyes. Let me see. Yeah. So you can switch everything out, and it does have light effects, which we'll look at in a little bit, just like the all the other Yolopark model kits. Here's another piece. We have different hands this time. So we have the articulated hands, and then you have pre-posed hands as well. And I like that they added that, because sometimes those articulated hands can't hold certain things. So having the pre-posed hands also is a nice little benefit. We had the pointing finger hand as well. And again, the sculpt on these are awesome. And you have to apply this blue top layer on top of it every single time. This is one of their new bases. They just showed this off with this Optimus, and it reminds me of a Hot Toys base because it has that arm, that really strong bendable arm. So I think it's great that 6-inch figures, or 7-inch figures in this case, are getting that upgrade with their stands. And here's another close-up of the Optimus from Transformers The Last Night. And again, the details are insane. And here with this turn 360 view and how the light is shining on it, it really makes the figure stand out. Almost like a mini Hot Toys. And I'm saying it for real, like it's crazy how beautiful this looks. And I want to emphasize, I'm not the biggest fan of The Last Night. I think Optimus only shows up and actually does something at the end. But it having such a cool design is fantastic. Here we have the light features. So we have just the regular, the blinking, and then we also have the powered down or powered up. And you can use that Autobot sign with the magnet to use the light features. And we have articulation. We're going up about that much, down about that much. And we're going to remove the top part so I could just show you the lights where the battery goes as well. And this is going to be changed. We put the Nemesis Prime part now, so he has a little bit of red. And we're also going to be changing everything else out so you can see how this looks. So you can remove all these little parts. They already come built with the head, but if you want to remove it, they do have instructions on how to do this. But it's pretty simple. And here we have Optimus with nothing on, but you can see the LEDs in there. And we're just going to be adding the Nemesis Prime parts so you can see how he looks like with the Nemesis Prime parts. So we have these little red parts everywhere. So we're going to add the eyes here. And they just clip on. There we go. You can see that little bit of red under the eye. So that's Nemesis Prime. And then we have the top part of the helmet with a little bit of red as well. And then we have the sides of the helmets, or we could put the mouth guard as well first. The mouth guard might be the best bet. And here you can see I'm putting the little red piece here. And there you have the little red part for the Nemesis Prime, Optimus Prime / whatever Transformers. Looks really cool though. So then here we have it, and we have articulation here at the shoulder pads. They can go up and down. We have the arm that can go all the way up like that. Can rotate all around, and it has a good movement there. Open up about that much. Then we have a double jointed elbow. Can go quite a bit. We do have a lot of armor pieces there that kind of block it from going even more, but it's still there. We have the wrist movement. We have articulation in the hands. So everything that you're used to with a Yolopark figure, you're getting here. Next up, we're going to be looking at these parts over here where you can add different accessories. So you can add a dagger, you can add You can add the shield. There's little parts that you put to it, so you can add the shield. There's a lot of different options here with this figure. So if you want to put the shield, you have to put this piece here. You slide it in there, and then you can just punch in that shield there. And you could also have the sword on top of the shield, which has another piece that you put the sword on. So there's a lot of different options. There's quite a bit of them. So you can move that and put the dagger in there, which is really nice. We also have a part back here to put the shield and the sword if you like. Remove the sword. You can remove this piece here. These are all little pieces that help or have fun with the figure, you know, just do different things here and there. Now we have the bottom half here. You can go side to side, can rotate. As you can see here, it can go all the way around. And there's quite a bit of movement here. So we have the top part. We could also remove these, and these flaps over here can articulate as well. They can go up and down. Don't really know why you would need to do that, but hey, they're there, you know. And here we have the ab articulation, the torso articulation, and everything feels very smooth. Nothing feels too loose, nothing feels too stiff. And then down here we have this skirt piece that can kind of go up and down. And yeah, so there's quite a bit. The legs go up about that much. Actually, I think there might be a drop down method here. There you go. A little bit of a drop down method. We have the double jointed knee. And then let's see what else we got here. The splits. So again, you can do a lot of movement, a lot of articulation with this Yolopark Optimus. And there we have it. Look at this kick. Crazy amount of articulation with that drop down. So you have a lot. Look at that. You can do a whole the Rockettes the Rockettes Optimus here. And there you can see the hinge that can allow it to do things like this. I don't think Optimus ever used that type of articulation, but hey, for you articulation junkies out there, you have it. So if you want to do something crazy, go for it. We have the bottom, the ankle movement, not much there. You have a toe hinge, you can go up and down, and then you can rock that ankle side to side. One thing with this one, since it has so many pieces, you would think it'd be super heavy, but it's actually one of the lighter Transformers model kits out of all the Yolopark model kits that I have. So it's actually not that heavy. It's a great figure though. The part of the articulation I forgot to mention, which is the butterfly joint. So the butterfly joint is there, and we also have some bicep swivel. So there's a little bit of a butterfly so he can hold his sword and the bicep swivel. And here we have Optimus utilizing the butterfly joint, holding the sword. So you can go pretty deep. It's not one of the better butterfly joints out of all the other Optimus or Transformers figures, but it's there. So you can do quite a bit of posing like this, which is fun. Here we have Optimus using a little bit more of that articulation, trying to get a little bit deeper, a little bit more dynamic. He's crouched down using that ab articulation as well as a little bit of the knee there, so you can get him in some really good action poses, ready to fight some Decepticons or Autobots if he's the Nemesis red little stained prime. Here's another one where he's a lot more crouched. He has the shield, and again, just more of a battle pose. And I want to just emphasize how he can crouch down and how he can use those knees to have a little bit more dynamic poses And let's get to some size comparisons. Here we have the Yolopark Generation 1 Optimus with the Last Night Optimus. They are so different. And here we have the Megatron. It's just night and day. They don't even match anymore. You can't have these two together in a scene. It's just too different. But again, I didn't think I would like the Last Night Optimus so much, but I really do. It just looks so cool with all the fine details. I'm not a big Michael Bay guy, but this is awesome. And here we have the Starscream as well. And if you want to check the videos out, they're on my channel. So in the end, this Yolopark, the Last Night Optimus, did it again. I don't know what it is, but Yolopark just keeps knocking them out. I don't know. Everything they come out with this model kit series AMK is just super high quality, well done, super great paints, nice little battle damage here and there. So if you're into sculpt and detail, you have it. And if you're into articulation, you have that too. You have everything. So if you're a Michael Bay Formers fan, pick this up. If you're just a Transformers fan, pick this up. This is well done. Shout out to Yolopark. Awesome job. And as always, thanks for visiting Lagoland. And until next time, peace out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Later.
Lagoland.